What if the next face you see on the big screen isn't just an actor, but a global icon you followed for over a decade? What if Jungkook of BTS, known for his voice, his stage presence, and his perfectionism, was quietly preparing for something entirely new? Not a comeback, not a solo album, but a possible step into the world of Korean cinema. For years, fans have asked the same question in whispers and comments: will Jungkook ever act? And now, that question is starting to feel less like a fantasy and more like a possibility. Building the story. Jungkook has never been someone who rushes into the spotlight without purpose. From the moment he debuted as the youngest member of BTS, he carried a reputation for being intensely focused, endlessly curious, and almost obsessively dedicated to mastering whatever stood in front of him. Singing, dancing, performing live, nothing came easily without effort, and Jungkook made sure the world saw the results of that effort. But acting, that has always existed on the edges of his story. Fans may remember subtle moments over the years, his emotional expressions in music videos, the way he disappears into concepts, the almost cinematic quality of his performances. Whether it was vulnerability, intensity, or quiet pain, Jungkook has always conveyed emotion without saying a word. And in cinema, that ability is everything. In the Korean entertainment industry, the transition from idol to actor is not unusual, but it is never simple. Many idols try, few succeed, and even fewer earn respect beyond their fandom. Jungkook knows this better than anyone, which is exactly why, if he were to enter acting, it would not be lightly. Suspense and context. Over the past few years, Jungkook's artistic direction has noticeably evolved. His solo projects revealed a deeper interest in storytelling, atmosphere, and character. Songs felt less like performances and more like scenes from a film. Visuals became darker, more intimate, more cinematic, and fans began to notice something interesting. He wasn't just singing stories anymore, he was living inside them. Industry insiders have often pointed out that Korean filmmakers are increasingly interested in global stars who can bring both talent and international attention to their projects. A Korean film debut by Jungkook wouldn't just be another idol cameo, it would be a cultural moment, a bridge between K-pop and Korean cinema, between fandom and film artistry. But here's where the story takes a turn. What many people don't realize is that Jungkook has repeatedly turned down opportunities that didn't align with his personal standards. While others chase visibility, Jungkook has consistently chosen growth. That includes moments when he openly admitted feeling unsure if he was ready, unsure if he could meet expectations outside music. And that hesitation, that's exactly what makes the idea of his acting debut so compelling. Because Jungkook doesn't enter a field unless he believes he can do it right. If he were to debut in a Korean film, it wouldn't be as a flashy star role designed for hype. It would likely be something grounded, emotional, character-driven, a role that demands restraint rather than spectacle, something that allows him to learn, to be challenged, to disappear into a character instead of standing above it. Imagine Jungkook not as an idol on screen, but as a person you forget is famous while watching. That's the kind of debut that changes perception forever. The global influence of BTS has already reshaped music history, but acting is a different battlefield. Korean cinema is respected worldwide for its storytelling, realism, and emotional depth. Entering that world requires humility, patience, and a willingness to be criticized, and Jungkook has shown all three. If this debut happens, it won't just be a personal milestone, it will send a message that idols can evolve beyond labels, that artistry doesn't end at music, that growth sometimes means stepping into unfamiliar territory and starting from zero again. For fans, it would be a new way to connect with him. For critics, a chance to reassess him. And for Jungkook himself, it could be the beginning of an entirely new chapter. So, is Jungkook entering the world of acting? Nothing has been officially confirmed, no dramatic announcements, no loud promises. But sometimes the most meaningful transitions don't begin with headlines, they begin with preparation, with silence, with intention. And if Jungkook does step onto the screen one day, it won't be because he wanted to try acting, it will be because he was ready to become something new. If you want to stay updated on Jungkook's artistic journey, from music to the possibility of film, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Jungkook would shine in a Korean movie? And what kind of role would you want to see him play?